Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I am going to take a second here to share this on Facebook, and then I'll get right to it. I hopped on a little bit early tonight because there's a lot I want to talk about this week, and I'm hoping we don't get messed up by some idiots. Let's see. Here we go. Hey, Alex. Hey there, Trent. Hey there, Chuckles. Hey, sis. How you doing? There, Pat. Hey, Ryan. How you doing, brother? I'm doing all right. Hey there, Rick. Hey, Alex. No, I'm still hoping to have one, brother. Hey, McParland. What's going on? Hey, Aquarius. Hey, Josh. Hey there, Rich. Yeah, I wanted to hop on a little early tonight because I have so much stuff I want to talk about. December 1st is when I'm going to start that tournament, and it's going to run until the end of, it's going to run till into March. So it's going to be a long tournament, and it's going to be open for every state. If you've got ice, you can enter the tournament. It's Gemma's going to start crap. It's going to be $10. I will have an entry fee this year just so that I can have the money to put into the tournament. And it all goes in there. I just had a couple people put in today, so it's all going to get put into the special tournament jar. Hey there, Robert. How you doing, brother? Yeah, thanks, Alex. Hey, fishing for whatever. Yeah, if you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up button, I appreciate it. Don't seem like much, but it does help. I did want to point out up there above me, I just finished my buck. He's all nice and cleaned up. That's the one that I shot this year during bow season. So felt good to get them all nice and clean and done. So if anybody ever wants a Euro mount done, I can do them. I'm actually the cheapest guy around. I'll do them for $40. So, hey there, Jared. Heck yeah, buddy. We're going to be having an ice tournament this year. So, yep. Heck yeah. What's up, Woodbugger? Hey there, Dean. Now, in order to get in this tournament, guys, like I said, it's going to be a $10 entry fee. There is going to be a little something extra in there. The only way that it counts in this tournament is if you catch the fish on either one of my LT Outdoors lures or a Lake Effect lure. So you got to get something off a Lake Effect if you don't have them, or off of one of mine. The kicker, though, is if with every entry fee that you guys send me, you guys, everybody that enters gets 3 lures sent to them from me. So everybody that enters can't say that they don't have a lure because they're going to at least have some of my lures. So thanks, Rick. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you haven't hit the thumbs up button already, I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, there's ice. Things are icing up quicker than I'd like, actually. I tried to hit a couple spots trapping the other day, and they were all frozen, and I could barely walk on the ones, but they're all iced over. Oh, I know you got some, Alex. Walk on the ones, but they're all iced over. Oh, I know you got some, Alex. Yeah, it won't be long. It won't be long. 14 degrees, that makes sense. I made the mistake of going out tonight trying to deer hunt, man. I came in and my hand was swelled. It's still pretty dang swelled, but oh yeah, I sure do, Deke. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I do all my own Euro mounts. All of the Euro mounts that are in my house that you've seen in videos and all the skulls I sell, it's all stuff that I do. And as you can see up there, they turn out beautiful. So I whiten them. I use something that's not damaging to the bone. The rules for this tournament. All right. I got it all listed here in a photo, so I figured I'd read it to you guys. Let's see. 40s next week. Oh yeah, 40s will open them back up. Yep. I mean, the problem is every night we're going to be cold again, so it's going to kind of freeze things back up a bit. But all right, like I said, the main rule for this tournament, guys, is you have to use LT Outdoors Lure Co. lures or Lake Effect lures. Hey there, Braden. So you got to have those two lures. Those two brands are the only brands that count for this tournament. Hey, Charles. No, I haven't been able to at all, man. I've been focusing on trapping, trying to make some extra money. Hey there, Nell. So you got to have Lake Effect lures or LT Outdoors lures. That's the only way that your fish can count in this tournament. You have to have a clear photo of the fish. It's just going to be measurements, and it's only going to count for perch, pike, walleye, bluegill, rainbow trout, brook trout, brown trout, and crappie. Those are the only ones. Now I will have all the information out for everybody, so it's going to be out there for you guys to read, and see. But that's all that's going to count. So hey there, Shane. Oh no, dang, Deke. Yeah, man. Anytime, just let me know. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, I can. I'll post my email right here for you. Just send that to me, and I'll be sure to send you some decals. Hey there, Chad. Oh, the ice is all over right now, man. I mean, it ain't thick enough to fish on yet, but it needs to go away, in my opinion. Not quite there yet. Also, guys, there will only be one winning fish per person. So you guys could catch, one of you could catch every one of the biggest fish, but it's not going to count. You're only going to be able to count it for one species. And I'm doing that so that more of you can win. I don't want everybody to be able to, I don't want one person to be able to take the lead on everything. So you're only going to be able to win on one fish. You can you can enter as many species as you want to me, but you're only going to be able to claim the win on one. Well, Alex, it's the ice is gonna. I mentioned it earlier. The ice is good. This fishing tournament goes till March, so I'm sure you're gonna have ice by then. The entry fee is $10. $10 per person. So the dates of the tournament, it's going to be December 1st is when it begins, and it ends March 15th. So I do, however, want all the entry fees to be in by December 15th, if at all possible. I really don't want people to just go out and fish and say I'm not getting in on the tournament, and then all of a sudden you catch a big fish and you say, oh, I'm getting in now. So I need everybody to get in on the tournament by December 15th. Gemma, stop it. But yeah, the tournament starts December 1st, and we might not have ice up here by then, but I'm doing this because I know that Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, those guys can all start fishing, and then we'll still be able to catch up, later in the season there. So, hey there, Matt. Hey, Conquest, how you doing, brother? I just mentioned I'm going to be having a tournament. This year is going to have an ice tournament. It's going to be nationwide for every ice fishing state at least. So not quite everybody, but it starts December 1st. The entry fee is $10. You can't pay on here. Like, don't send me cash through the chat. That won't count because obviously I don't get that money on here until the beginning of every other month. And then also they take a lot of money out of it. So I would only get like a couple dollars. But yeah, send the money, preferably either check, cash. You can send money order even. So Venmo. All right, sounds good, Pat. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody. I need everybody to get their entries in as soon as they can. Right now, I've only got 2 people in on the tournament, but I know there's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a fun one. Hey there, Brooklyn. Brooklyn says hi, Gemma. Oh, what are you searching? She just clicked something on the search bar. I didn't even know you could do that. What are you doing? You're still not tall enough to stand up here yet. Ruby too. Hey Ruby, Brooklyn says hi. Oh yeah, it's definitely cold, man. It's been ridiculous. I went out this afternoon thinking I could pull it off, but I couldn't do it. I was out there for 3 hours and I came in, my hands were so numb. Hey there, Bob. My hands were so numb. My face, I got windburn. It was just ridiculous. I had my scope on a deer. It was probably about 80 yards, but I had the scope on it and I thought it was a nice go. Thank God I've got a good scope. But I was zooming in on the scope and it was a spike. And I'm like, all right, buddy. So left the spike alone. I did see two big bucks tonight though, chasing does. So hey there, Jason. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a big one, Chris. Yep. Haven't put in for Master Angler because I'm pretty positive it's only 21 for Master Angler Award. 5 feet of snow. Holy cow. I know it's bad here in Michigan. Not that bad, though. Oh, it ain't the second rut. It's still the first. I mean, the first rut didn't even start really till the end of October. So the first rut goes for at least a couple weeks. We're still in the first rut. But they're chasing does hard still right now. The ice fishing tournament, I am going to be having an ice fishing tournament this year. You have to use either LT Outdoors lures to count or Lake Effect lures. So I need a photo of the fish with either my lures or Lake Effect, and that lure has to be in their mouth. So I'll have to have that. Got to have a clear photo of the measurement. Perch, pike, walleye, bluegill, rainbow trout, brook trout, brown trout, and crappie. Those are the only species that are going for this year. Only one winning fish per species, or one winning angler per species. So you can only get one species to win. I can't give the winning out to everybody. It's a $10 entry fee. That's all it is. That just helps with all the money goes into a jar. It just helps with everything, so I can afford to get prizes in that. All states can be entered. It starts December 1st and ends on March 15th. So, hey there, Johnny. How you doing, buddy? Thank you. I hope you have a good one too. I'll be at Robbins for Thanksgiving. Still not rocking. Oh, friend of mine got a burbot out there last week though, buddy. So they are there. How late were you out? You got to be out there to we weren't getting them last year or the year before even till an hour after dark. Like it's pretty late. No, I don't think so, Chris. I mean, not until late winter. Like once actual winter kicks in. This is weird. All right, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Michigan's having one of its bipolar moments because this is not normal. Sure, sometimes we get some snow for rifle opener, which a lot of the guys that can't track deer very well, they absolutely love their snow, so they'll take it. But it's not normal that we get snow every single day like this for at least a week straight. It's been stupid. So this is not winter. Even though it seems like it, we should get back into some normal, comfortable temperatures, and it should be that way till at least the second week of December. But yeah, once the Tawas Pier gets froze up real bad, Gemma, get down. Once it gets froze up real bad, it can get a little dangerous in the winter, but yeah, it's not too bad. Nice, Chris. There you go. Yeah, those are one of my favorite fish to eat. Gemma, you leave that alone. You're being bad tonight. Thor. I might have to get that away from her. She's got my tail stripper. That ain't something good to have. That's got a razor blade in it. She knocked it down from the table. Hey there, Art. How you doing, buddy? I was just talking about my fishing tournament that I'm doing this year. We're going to have an ice tournament. It's going to start December 1st and go till March 15th. It's a $10 entry fee. The fish only count if they were caught with lake effect lures or my LT Outdoors lures. So got to get them on those. But I am teaming up with Lake Effect on this. Matt's going to give out a really cool prize. So it should be good. I've been dying to get my trap line back out, guys. I haven't even had a chance to get it back out because, like I said, this weather has been weird. It's been windy as heck every single day. We're supposed to have 40-mile-an-hour gusts again tomorrow, so I can't get my boat out. It's just too nasty. And I think I don't know. Maybe I'll go rifle hunt again tomorrow. But yeah, I got to get that trap line back out. I'm planning on getting it out Tuesday, and I'm just gonna have to start hitting them hard because obviously I'm running out of time. I mean, trap season's long, but I'm running out of time till ice fishing season. Once we hit the ice fishing season, you guys know I have to focus on that. So yeah, that's a big thing. But I do want to show you guys that I got my buck. That's the buck that I shot in my video up there. I just finished cleaning him. Also, my otter is back here behind me. That's the skin that's closest to me. I just finished my otter the other day, and it turned out beautiful. So I've been tanning up my stuff. I've got a good mix of animals up there now. All right, thank you, Alex. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh yeah, beautiful dark antlers. That's what I like. And I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, you can see if I tip it up more. It's bigger than it looks in the photo. It goes up more. I had it cut down a little bit there, but yeah, it was a big buck, just a gorgeous buck. So I seen two bigger ones tonight, which kind of got me pumped up. I was at the point of shooting any doe that came in, but I don't know now. After seeing those two bucks chasing, I'm kind of back on the buck mark again. So I might go out tomorrow and chase some bucks. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that might be the same guy. Did he have a LT Outdoors hat, Chris? Because there was a guy there the one night that caught one. He sent me a picture. It was one of my subs, and he's wearing a LT Outdoors hat. Oh yeah, slug gun. That's actually all I used to use. I've only had a rifle now for I think 2 years. I used a shotgun my entire life. That's actually, in my opinion, that's the best way to hunt anyway. I mean, I prefer to have the close-up shots. I don't think I would ever want to shoot one over 100 yards because it's just not as exciting. Okay. Yeah, I know she mentioned it that one day. I wasn't sure if she was totally serious about it though, but I can do that. I just got to get back out and get them. So 30-30. Yeah, I've got a 30-06 now. That's what I've been hunting with, but I do prefer my shotguns. I mean, I like getting close range. 40, 50 yards with a shotgun and a slug, man, it puts them down hard. So, oh yeah. Yeah, that's the best way to go. Shotguns are awesome. Yeah, no problem, Rick. I'll get on that. Oh yeah, the Wonder Bread Drunken Dizzies are gonna do good. So I do still have some for sale. So for any of you that didn't get them yet, I do still have some. I don't have a lot of them, but I do still have some. So if anybody wants to buy any of the Wonder Bread Drunken Dizzies, or I still have, oh, I think they're up on the kitchen counter. I've still got Wonder Bread Jumbo Slammers too. So yeah, you guys, this one here, the paint chipped. I don't know why, but these are going to be really great lures, especially like the trout and the perch and stuff. It's going to be a good season. I'm really excited to see how many fish you guys catch on my lures because I know they work awesome. You can go through any of my videos, any of my ice fishing videos, and see my tip up harnesses. All of my tip up catches that you'll ever see on my channel are all caught on my tip up harnesses. They catch way more fish than any regular hook or spoon on your tip up. I don't care what you're using. If you use one of my tip up harnesses, you will catch more fish than you normally do. That is a guarantee on my half. And it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I look forward to seeing everybody's catches this year. It's part of why I want to do the ice fishing tournament. I look forward to seeing all the different species you guys catch, all the big fish you guys catch. It should be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, guys. The ice tournament should be a lot of fun, and I'm hoping a lot of you get in on it. Even if you don't think you'll have a lot of time to fish, try and get in on the tournament because you never know. The one or 2 days you do get out ice fishing, you might catch a big fish and be able to go for it. So, yeah, there you go, Shane. There you go. You will have some strong competition though, buddy, because Aaron Koski over there in South Dakota, he gets some giant rainbows through the ice. But it'll be fun to see what you guys end up with. Oh, geez, congratulations, Matt. Give them all a hug for me. Yeah, I seen that too, Chris. I don't know what the heck they're doing down there, man. It's it's yeah, the I always call it the boot place. I've called it that since I was a little kid because I lost my first pair of boots there. But yeah, that handicap dock, they're doing something. I hope they make it better. I hope they're not changing it into something else because that's a really nice place to fish. Always has been. Hey, Lily, I appreciate it. Thanks for hopping on and thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Hey, Brandon. Oh, that's cool. Hey there, Liam. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. I hope you guys are having a good night, man. And hopefully, I've got that ice tournament coming on this winter. Hopefully, you guys can get in on it. Should be a lot of fun. I know you guys got the chance of getting some big rainbows out there on Houghton, or not Houghton, Higgins. Why am I? Oh, definitely, Deke. Let me know, man. I'll get you some. They have them all at Wellman's now, but I can get you them too if you want. Wellman's now carries all of my ice fishing stuff. So, oh, that's cool, Ben. That's really cool. Yeah, that spot I've caught. Actually, I caught my first dogfish there. Hey, Kurt. All you have to do is send me an email, LToutdoors 15 at yahoo.com. Just send me an email. Tell me how many you want. Tell me any special colors you might want, and give me your address, and we'll just get in touch that way. But that's all you got to do, Kurt. So let me know if you need that email again, and I'll make sure I say it again. So, hey, Art, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Bill. Good, buddy. That's good. I hope like I said, I hope a lot of you guys can get in on it. It's going to be a fun tournament. So I know some people gave me slack cuz I didn't throw in largemouth bass. I'm going to tell you right now though, my reasoning behind that is largemouth bass. I mean, sure, in Iowa and Minnesota and that they probably don't stop the season so soon, but our season ends in December. And yes, you can catch and release, but catch and release doesn't mean you're allowed. It's catch and immediate release if you read it. And catch and immediate release means you ain't supposed to lay those bass on the ice and measure them. There's no reason for that. You're supposed to catch them. Oh, hey, I got a bass. Throw it back. So I didn't want to. I did not want to push for people to be throwing bass on the ice and measuring them. I don't want to harm any bass just because people want to catch them and measure them. It's pointless. There are obviously there's a million other species I could have added in it, but I didn't want to add too many because then I overdo myself. I mean, I only want to have a set amount of fish in the tournament because I can only afford to take care of so many winners. So this is all on me. It's hard enough for me to handle the money and stuff that goes into all these giveaways and things as it is. So I try my best, but people don't realize I have to do so much work on my own. So, no, Gordon's doesn't have them, Shane. Nope. They tried, they told me that they didn't think they'd be able to fit them. So, oh, cool. Thanks, Dean. Appreciate it. Yep, the Game of Inches LT edition. I like that. Yeah. See, that's something I like to do too. I prefer to do measurements instead of weight. Obviously, weights are fun to do, but not everybody has a scale. Scales cost money, and everybody has a tape. You can get a tape so dang cheap. So, yeah, it's to me it's so much better to do a measurement. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Art. I'm hoping I will. I'm hoping I will, Ben. Yep. It is definitely a very long ways for me, and if I did do it, it's gonna be an early I have to get down super early in the morning and get back at night, and I hope I don't crash because that's I gotta be up here for my dogs and animals, so but I will try my best. Yeah, I appreciate that, Shane. Yeah, because before they told me they didn't think they had room for me in there, so kinda bummed me out. I know they could fit me, and I'm telling they I don't think these bait shops realize how hard these tip up harnesses, especially, are going to sell. There's no other company that does them. You know, I am the only tip up harness out there, so it's pretty dang awesome, and they're going to sell. They work good. It's not a weekend, Brad. It is actually it starts December 1st and goes until March 15th. It's a very nice long tournament. It's too hard to do weekend tournaments because so many people aren't able to get days off or stuff like that. So it's going to be a nice long tournament. But I'd like to have everybody's entry fees of $10 in by December 15th, if at all possible. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind saying them again. That was why I hopped on early, because I wanted to be able to fill you guys all in on it. In order to count your fish in this tournament, you have to catch them on either LT Outdoors lures, like my Drunken Dizzies or Tip Up Harnesses, or Lake Effect lures. It has to be one of those two companies. I have to have a clear photo of the lure in their mouth, as well as a clear measurement photo. Now, I am a very finicky person when it comes to measurements. I'm not dumb. If I see the measurement starts at 1 inch and goes up, well, I'm going to start that at 1 inch because I know how that game goes. I'm really good at that. So I will make sure measurements are legit, and it's all going to be good. But yeah, that's how things are going to go, guys. Has to be on my lures. Perch, pike, walleye, bluegill, rainbow trout, brook trout, brown trout, and crappie. Those are the only species that are going to count for this tournament. Those are the only species counted. So that's all that's going to be in there. This is going to be basically nationwide, like Iowa, Minnesota, South Dakota, for all those guys. And again, starts December 1st and it ends on March 15th. But it's $10 entry fee, for anybody. Try and pay by December 15th. Thanks, Jack. Oh, it's going to be good, dude. Yeah, I think the Drunken Dizzies and the river are going to be amazing. I tried them last year, but last year had a little more current than it does this year, so. It could be a bump board or a tape. Yeah, it could be either or. I mean, obviously, I prefer a bump board because it's hard to lie with a bump board. But if it's a tape, yeah, tape's fine too. It just has to be clear enough for me. I mean, it doesn't have to be 100% clear, but if I can zoom in and tell where the lines are, then we're good. So don't be too stressed about that. I can figure out the measurements, but dog fishing they're a lot of fun, man. Oh, cool, Shane. That's awesome. Yeah, you can't beat having a bump board, especially for walleyes. Like down in the Saginaw, it's the bump board's the best thing you could have down there. You got that 13-inch law down there. You can't go wrong with a bump board. That's what you need. So, oh yeah, there you go, Robert. That'd be cool. Yeah, the gator grabbers are going to be epic for that. I did just send a package of my lures to the Minnow Bucket. I don't know how many of you know about that. The Minnow Bucket is over by Lake St. Helen, and I'm hoping he takes me on with that stuff. He's a good dude. I met him a few years back, and I decided to send my stuff and see if he wanted to try me out. So, all right, thank you, Pat. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll just have to go to the bank tomorrow, take everybody's stuff out, and put them in my jar. I'm gonna keep a tournament jar here next to me, and that way every weekend we talk about the tournament, I can pull it out and show how much money's in there. Now, I could be, because I'm also, everybody that enters is going to get 3 of my fishing lures. I am going to send every entry 3 of my LT Outdoors fishing lures. Now, I could take the money from the 3 lures out of this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to consider that my donation to you guys, and all the money is going to go into the tournament, every bit of it. So it's all going to go into winnings. So the more the merrier, guys. It's going to be fun. No, Chris. Actually, the prime time for them is usually November 15th, but they're late. They're late. I was there, they weren't there. So last year they were late too. They didn't even show up till the end of November last year. So and they were end of November into December last year. When they do show up, they're going to be there at least 2 or 3 weeks. So, but yeah, you haven't missed it yet. I don't think they're even, I mean, they are starting because they're getting them now, but it's definitely not prime time yet. Usually takes about a week for them to start coming in. I would say by this weekend it should be prime. Yeah, it should be really good. Now, in case any of you missed it, that buck head right there is the buck that I shot in my video. I do my own Euro mounts, and I do Euro mounts for other people. I got my taxidermy permit this year so that I could legally do this stuff. So if anybody ever wants to get a Euro mount done, get a hold of me. I do a good job. I've got special whitener that does not eat away the bones like bleach. So yeah, but that's my buck. That's the buck that I did. I do want to show you guys. This is my otter. I had to do it open cased, which is where you split it down the belly. But look how good, like, that's straight up leather right there, guys. That is just, that's leather. But it turned out really pretty. It's soft, good color. But yeah, this is the otter that I caught. So I'm pretty pumped. It feels good to be able to do this stuff myself, because I just, honestly, I love being able to just finish these up and hang them up in my house. And yeah, it's just nice. And I think it's looking really cool behind me. Honestly, I think every season I'll try to mix it up back there with everything I've caught from the previous. In Oscoda, the only location to get burbot in Oscoda or Tawas the Piers. Yes, I had to read that. Threw me off. Yes, they aren't going to come up the rivers. They're not going to come in close to shore. The reason you can get them off the pier heads is because you can get the pier heads allow you to get some distance out there into the lake. Those burbot are not going to come up the river, so you got to go out the piers. There are a lot of other places too in Michigan that you can go and get them. One of the best spots in Michigan is supposed to be Caseville. I've never gone down there and fished it, but it's supposed to be pretty dang awesome for burbot. Oh, that's cool, Bill. Very neat, man. Very neat. I went out yesterday because I haven't been able to reset my boat line. So yesterday I thought I'd head out and set a walk-in line. Well, all the marshes up here are froze over to the point of where I can't get traps in, but I could see all the otter tracks going in, diving in the ice. There is a lot of sign right now. So I'm hoping these 40s kick in this week, and I'm hoping things calm down a little bit more so I can get my line back out because I was jamming away. I was doing really good, and I'm bummed that I even pulled that line. Wow. Well, it's a little weird, honestly, Bill, because usually the big beavers will have a big tail. But I guess the big ones, the tail does look pretty dang small on a big beaver. So yeah, I guess I could see that. But last year I did catch a couple big beavers that had little, pretty dang small tails. So sometimes I almost wonder if it's kind of like bucks, where if something happens in their life, it causes it to not grow their tail so good. I don't know. It's pretty neat though. It is crazy, yeah. How they can bust holes like it's nothing. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, Jason. Thanks, brother. Good luck to you too. Li- Yeah, I was out tonight deer hunting, and because I'm still trying, guys, I had to stop for a few days because there was just too many jerks up here, and it was pretty ridiculous. So I stopped. However, I did go out tonight and try, and I had two really nice bucks come out chasing does. I was only out 3 hours, and in that 3 hours, I had three nice bucks come or two nice bucks come out. Also, while I was out, I did aim at a deer. I thought I was going to shoot a doe. Well, when I aimed and got a close look, it was a nice spike, so I didn't shoot at it. I let it go because that's how I am. But um, yeah, I'm trying though, guys. I'll probably be out again tomorrow, but Tuesday for sure. I'm taking the boat out and I'm getting that dang trap line back in because I'm dying to get it back in. Hey there, John. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, guys, if you didn't see already, I am hosting an ice fishing tournament. Starts December 1st and ends on March 15th. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Every entry gets 3 free LT Outdoor lures sent to them. Only lake effect lures and LT Outdoors lures count in the tournament. So yeah, you got to get them on the fish only count. It's kind of like you're doing if you were to do the MEPS Master Angler program. Basically, you're doing the LT Outdoor Lake Effect one. So, oh, cool, John. Yeah, I bet you have. There's a lot of cool stuff down there. Oh, nice. Good job, Pat. That's cool, man. Yeah, I wanted to get some stuff done, but the one place I looked at this year to process my deer, they were trying to charge $150 and I'm like, "No." Van Etten Estates. Is that what they called that trailer park back there, Ben? I never knew what they called that. Hey there, Jason. How you doing, brother? Nice. Good job. In case you missed it, I am doing a ice fishing tournament. So the tournament fee is going to be $10 for the entry fee. Every person that enters gets 3 of my lures. The only lures that count in the tournament, you have to use either LT Outdoor lures or Lake Effect. Oh, cool. Good idea, Alex. Awesome, Jason. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'll tell you what all's in this tournament. Like I said, you have to use those two lures. It's going to be all about measurement. You got to send me a good measurement photo and a photo of the lure in their mouth, so I know you caught it on one of our um, lures. The only species that count are perch, pike, walleye, bluegill, rainbow trout, brook trout, brown trout, and crappie. Those are the only species that can be counted. Only one fish can be won per entry. So if you win on a fish, congrats, you won. But that's it. Because I'm going to try and go all in with these. I'm going to try and save up a ton of entry fees. And try to give you guys the best of the best with winnings, and I want people to be able. I want everybody to be able to win something. So with I think there's 8 species, so 8 people can win instead of just maybe 2 people, going all in. Oh, thanks, Shane. I'm glad you do. Yeah, that's my thing. I was thinking about it, and if I were to do this tournament, I know that personally I could probably kick butt in a few categories, and I'm like, to me that ain't right. Especially if there's only 8 fish, you might as well give those 8 people a chance to win rather than a couple. So I think it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And please, if you guys, I know some people like to fish in groups, and you're gonna maybe want to count your group's fish. Somebody else might catch a fish, and you want to count it. If you do that, at least have the other people entered, please, because it just ain't fair otherwise. Got to be fair with it all. So try to enter everybody. I just had the first 2 entries today were a married older man and older woman, and I was so happy that they were nice enough to put in together, because they could have put in one and then went out and both fished, and but they were nice enough and knew better. Oh geez. Yeah, this I think, well, it's looking like 40s coming up, Jason, and honestly I need it. I got to get my trap line back out. I am dying sitting here at home. We have ice right now on all the marshes. Squaw Bay up in Alpena is totally froze over and has been for over a week. I'm sure I could walk all over that bay right now. It's pretty sad. So I don't know. I'm just not ready. I want to get my trapping in. Second week of December, sure, let's pound it. But oh, cool. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll anybody that wants to send any kind of giveaway stuff for the tournament, that's greatly appreciated. I am going to contact all of my sponsors. I know for a fact that Lake Effect is going to be offering pretty good stuff. In fact, and I think this is, I'll probably have to do a drawing between the 8 winners all together, because it's the only way I think this will be fair. But Matt and I discussed this last summer. He would like to do basically a guided trip with me and the owner of Lake Effect Lures. It'll have to be for next year. We'll have to plan it out, but it'll be a guided ice fishing trip with the two of us, and Matt will donate ice fishing stuff for you. Maybe a rod, maybe I can't say what all's going into it, but you'll get some really cool stuff from Lake Effect Lures, as well as being able to fish with me and Matt on a really good lake. So that's going to be the top prize, along with cash, and lures and stuff. So I'm definitely going to be trying to get as much in here as I can. The tourney starts December 1st and it goes till March 15th. So, yep, we got plenty of time. Oh yeah, those Lake Effect rods are cool, Bill. He's got one. I don't think he's posted it yet. I think he's going to do it on this. They're doing a Black Friday sale. It starts tonight. Actually, if you guys have Facebook, at 8 o'clock, they're doing the Black Friday sale thing on their Lake Effect page on Facebook. I'm going to try and hop on there when I get off of here. But they're going to be doing a special sale. They're even doing those mystery tackle boxes that you can get from different companies. They're going to have their own. I think they call it the Black Box or something. And it's pretty wicked. But you can get yourself, it's another monthly thing where you can sign up to get a special box sent to you monthly from Lake Effect that'll have a bunch of things in it. So it's kind of a cool idea. But they're also going to have a whole glow in the dark fishing rod. 100%. The whole rod's going to be glow in the dark. It's going to be cool. I think they're calling it the Saber or something. It's supposed to be like a lightsaber. There you go, Bill. Yeah, you definitely got to get them, man. They're great, Shane. They're great. And I'll tell you, honestly, guys, I'm waiting to get my ambassador package. When I get it with the new ice rod, I might auction off my ice rod from last year. So you guys will have a chance to get one of the RBM ice rods from me. So yeah, thanks, Pat. Sorry about that. The deadline to enter is December 15th. I will take random people that might want to get in later, but I really, really wish and hope that you guys can get in before because that's, to me, it's only right if you can enter by December 15th. You've got plenty of time. It's only $10, and that all that $10 is going to add up into making great stuff. So, no, actually, none of those, Chris. In fact, I don't think, especially, I know for a fact we don't have any wolves. Now the cougar, there's been enough sightings up here, and I personally have seen a trail cam photo out of the Glenny area of a for sure cougar. It was the only one I've ever actually legitly seen that I knew was a cougar. Most people show me pictures and they're bobcats, but I've never seen a bear either. I think the coolest things I've seen on the river have been mink and otters. Those are probably my favorites to see on the river, but nothing too crazy. So, all right, thanks, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, glow rods, man. I think they're gonna put them out tonight. So make sure if you can hop on the Facebook there and check out that live. Okay, cool. Thanks. Their page is just RBM Lake Effect Jigs and RPM or RBM. See. Yeah, RBM Jigs and Lake Effect Lure Co. If I can get it that's what their page looks like. Oh, thanks, Pat. I missed that. Okay, that'd be cool, Rick. Appreciate it. Aw. All right, Jack. Thanks. I hope you have a good night and hopefully you can get that fixed. Oh, cool. Thanks, John. You're welcome, Bill. Yeah, they're gonna be it's gonna be pretty cool tonight. They're doing their Black Friday live thing, and it's gonna go from now till Black Friday, but they're gonna have some great deals. So, oh yeah, I know, Chris. It's killing me down there because I might catch that mink. Actually, there's two of them that I know of down there, and I might catch them. I'm not gonna catch them over there because that's private property, but I know where they travel, and I could possibly catch them. I was watching them too in the summer, and I was like, man, you guys are gonna get it. Right now, I'm trapping a spot. I can't put the name out there of the place, but I'm trapping for some people that are having problems with muskrats. And I seen a big buck mink there the other day, so I'm hoping he hops in the trap. I might put out some mink boxes tomorrow to try and spruce it up a bit. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm pretty excited. But if you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up button, I appreciate it. Yeah, tonight I wanted to mainly talk about ice fishing, the tournament. If there's anything else that you guys want to discuss, let me know. I thought about doing another auction on some dead animals, but I don't know. We'll see. Last week it didn't go so good. All right, thanks, John. Oh yeah, thank you, sis. That's something I should mention too. I appreciate that. I did start my own podcast. I'm going to be trying to keep up with that and doing it at least once a week, probably twice a week. The first video I did the other day, I call it Catching the Trapping Bug. And it's about my childhood and how I got into trapping, who got me into trapping, and all that. So if you guys have, what's it on, Robin? You know, I can't remember the name of the things that you can look it up on, but yeah, I have a podcast out there. It can be, I know it can be looked up on the app that I'm using? Anchor. Anchor is the one, and then Robin was Spotify. That's it. So if any of you have Spotify, I'm trying to get it. I can have it put on Apple, but I gotta pay. I think I have to pay to get it put on there. But yeah, right now it's on Spotify and Anchor. So yeah, thanks, John. Pound that like button. It's free. Yeah, I thought I did a decent job on that the other day. I was actually did it while I was driving, so I'm gonna try and do them at home. It's just tricky because I got the loudmouth birds, so I need to have a nice quiet place to do that. And I'm hoping to get a mic that I can do it with. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a podcast though. Hopefully, this is something I can continue to do. And yeah, I will, Dan. Yep. I've actually got some people that I want to get on and bring on there. Um, I want to get a mic though to do that, especially so I can have a mic sitting between us. It should just be called LT Outdoors, Dean. That's what I tried to name it. So if you go on Spotify and look up LT Outdoors, it should just come right up. Because that name was, thank God that name wasn't taken. I would have been mad if it was. So, but the name of like the one I just put out there was Catching the Trapping Bug. But you should be able to find me on there. Um, yeah, I never even did either, Rob, and it was something that I thought about. I've had a lot of people tell me I need to do them, and honestly, it was kind of I've listened to it myself a few times. The neat thing about podcast is it's not a video; it's something you could, if you want, you can put headphones in and just listen. You can listen to hear what the person has to say. Me, I'm trying to tell the story of my life to begin with here, how I got into the outdoors. I'm going to try and cover every aspect of the outdoors, including metal detecting, foraging, everything that I do on my videos. I'm going to try and cover, and eventually more. But I will have some guest speakers on here. I have a few friends that are just epic in the fishing world and hunting. And I even have my one friend, I want to get a hold of John Coretti. He was just up here. And for those of you that don't know John, he is one of the top beaver trappers in the nation. He has his own beaver traps that are actually patented and sold by Minnesota Trap Lines. And it's the Mega Bear. For any of you that have ever seen the giant conibear that they call the Mega Bear, it's the, what do they call it? JC, can't remember what they call it. JC and a number. It's John Coretti and then a number, but it's this giant conibear, and he makes them himself. So it's pretty cool. How many subscribers do I have right now? That's a good question. I know it keeps going up and down by a few. It's starting to really kind of get on my nerves. Um, yeah, it went down. I was at 6,280, and then it dropped to 6,278. Now it's done that like 3 or 4 times today. I don't get it, but yeah, I'm happy with that though. It's been jumping pretty quick. It seems like my trapping videos are really pushing out and getting more people. Awesome. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. No, I never have, Chris. Honestly, in my opinion, I'm not for it. It's something that I don't. I mean, there are dinosaur fish, and I just don't see the reason for people to go out, even though it's a very limited number, and the season for them ends usually within minutes because everybody spears them so fast. I mean, they're spearing baby fish pretty much, 3 to 4 footers when they can get up to 12. Like, to me, that just drives me nuts. And the state has been working so hard and all the fisheries departments to bring these fish back. And it's like, why? If we work so hard to bring them back, why in the heck are we trying to spear a few here and then, I think it should be strictly catch and release on them, at least till numbers are great everywhere. All right, have a good night, Shane. Thanks, brother. Well, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. You'll have to let me know what you think of it too. My last one was only like 12 minutes, I think, but I'm going to try and do them longer. So, oh, geez, that's crazy, John. Ugh. Yeah, we're definitely making ice, Doug. That's something that bugged me this week because I went out and I tried to set some trap lines at a couple marshes and they were solid, man, all the way across. There was no way, no open water at all. I'm like, come on. I mean, I'm ready to ice fish, but I know we're not there yet. That ice is like the 40s we're getting this week's going to open it back up. And usually, if we have first ice early and it opens back up again and then refreezes, we lose our first ice bite. Like those fish, that nice feisty first ice bite's pretty much gone when we have that stupid refreeze. So, oh my God, Bill, that's crazy. Out on the bay or the river? Wow, that's crazy, John. Oh, cool, Dan. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. I appreciate any feedback. The last I checked, I only had like 2 views on it, so I am trying to get the word out there, you know. A lot of people don't know that I have the podcast yet. I'll probably have to do a video on here just so that people can see, you know, hey, Lowell's got a podcast because I am going to try and do this more often for people. So, on the river, holy crap. That's crazy, Bill. That's crazy. I was just down there last week. That's insane, man. Yeah, I know that ice. It just likes to play with your emotions because you know it ain't time yet. Now, if you missed it already, Doug, I don't know if you heard, but I am hosting a. There's going to be an LT Outdoors ice fishing tournament this year. It's going to be Lake Effect Lures and LT Outdoors. The fish have to be caught on Lake Effect Lures or LT Outdoors lures. That's the only way they count. You can go back and watch the beginning of the show. I talk about all of the different species, the rules. It starts December 1st and goes till March 15th. Every entry, it's $10 for an entry fee. Every person that enters receives 3 LT Outdoor lures. And then I mention all the fish that count in it too. There's 8 species that can be counted in this tournament. Yeah, that is pretty crazy, Bill. Huh. You listened oh, did you listen to the podcast through Facebook, Pat? Thanks, Doug. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a lot of people in on week, you know, till the tournament starts. I'm gonna show off whatever we got in there for entries, and all the money's going back into people's winning. So, oh, open too late in the morning. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't. I can't. I can't say anything bad about them because they're friends of mine. But yeah, I don't agree with their morning hours. I do, however, think that they make up for it kind of with how late they're open. They are open a lot later than any other bait shop, but I do think it's a bummer that in the morning you can't get there and get stuff. I think what are they open now at 8? I think, and that's for fishermen. That's just too late because we're up and ready to go at daylight. Especially if I'm going to Saginaw, you know, I want to hit the Saginaw River. I like to stop at Wellman's, but you know, if you stop there and they're not open, well, yeah. But I don't know. In my opinion, if I could change the hours, I would probably drop the hours in the evening and bump them up in the morning. That way, they're open earlier, but they don't go as late because it is pretty late. Oh, I got you, Pat. Yeah, the reason for that is because I shared the podcast on Facebook from Anchor. So when you click on it, it's actually sending you or playing it through Anchor. It's not really playing it through Facebook. It's playing it through the app that I'm making them on, but yeah, Spotify is that's the one I'm on right now, but I'm thinking about moving over to Apple. Well, I mean, I'll stay on Spotify, obviously. I want to cover as many venues as I can, but I've had people tell me I need to get on iTunes, and if I do that, I think it does cost me money. I haven't quite looked into that yet, but Yeah, the whole I've had a lot of people tell me though that I need to start doing podcast, and I had to do a lot of research to even get into it. I started writing down. Actually, I write on a in my notebook. I write down all the ideas that I have on one topic. Like right now, on the catching the trapping bug. That's going to be a multiple chapter series because I'm going to talk about basically my whole life of trapping and how I already discussed how I got into it. My next video or podcast is going to be about my very first water line that I started on the Asable River. And I'm going to move up from there to my first canine line. And I'm just going to tell all my great stories from growing up. And then I'll do the same thing with all my fishing and hunting stuff too. So yeah, Spotify is definitely pretty cool. Yeah, Gordon's is a great shop. Yep. Yeah, they don't have my my ice tackle though yet. I'm hoping they want to get in on it, but so far no. I know for a fact though that my tip up harnesses are going to sell like hotcakes there. I think every bait shop needs to put in the back of their mind that if they have any kind of ice fishermen coming in to buy minnows, which is definitely Gordon's thing, or coming in because they want to pike fish or perch fish, my harnesses are for them. That's going to be a killer for those. So it's going to be really good. Roger the Roger the legend. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, I'm used because I worked there back when I think I was 14, man. Back in the day, there was some like hardcore legends. Back then, it was Oscar and oh god, what was his name? Oh, it was a cool dude that they were all really old guys that went in there, just really great guys, and they would all have their coffee and shoot the crap and talk fishing with everybody. And Elmer was one. Yeah, just so many good people back in the day. I used to love hanging out in there. Yeah, thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. I'm still doing them though right now for anybody that wants to order any of my tip up harnesses or my drunken dizzies. They are all $2. They are on sale. $2 right now until the end of the month, and you also get a flat rate of $4 shipping. Thanks for that, Rob. And you also, yeah, you can get the panty pounders too if you are in a location where you're still going to have some open water for any time soon. My panty pounders are always available. I made sure I tied up a bunch, and I'm honestly throughout the winter when I have days that might be 40-mile-an-hour gusts and crazy blizzards, I'll stay home and I'll tie panty pounders. I want to make sure that by next spring I am going to be loaded up on them things because we all know they work so dang good. And next year I am going to have some pig pounders, which are going to be my bass edition. So that'll be coming out in the spring. Yeah, thanks, sis. If you guys didn't know already, if you join in on Patreon, it does put you into the monthly drawing and it helps support the channel. Every month, I do a monthly drawing where I give away a bunch of things to one winner. And my patron, I've actually lost two this month. People keep getting out of it. So, uh, th- anybody that gets in on it, you got a better chance right now of winning some stuff. So, I do appreciate that if you join Patreon. All right, have a good night, Pat. Thanks for hopping on, brother. And you have a great Thanksgiving too. I'll be spending it at Robin's, so looking forward to some smoked turkey. Hey there, Josh. I didn't notice you were on, buddy. He's good at that, Rob. He's good at that. He actually got me going for broke. I'm already back. I'm behind on my car insurance right now because the other day I went in there to sell lures and I come out with less money than I had to begin with. But I've got a clam plate, so I will have a new auger this year, guys, that I'll be using. But yeah, Roger, he's a salesman. He's good at that. Definitely good at that. But yeah, if you guys join Patreon, definitely appreciate it. Very well appreciated. And for those of you that don't want to get in on Patreon, um, for this month, if you guys donate any money, to me through here or PayPal or anything like that, if you want to send a donation but don't want to go on Patreon, send it to me and I will put you in for the drawing. So I know some people just don't trust Patreon, and that's fine. So if you send me a donation, let me know, and I will put you down and you'll be in on the drawing too. So I appreciate it, Josh. I hope you're doing good, man. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I should probably stop back in there. I just know when I tried talking to them about it last summer, they weren't very happy, weren't very excited. They said, "Oh, you got to, because I talked them into getting RBM last year. They said we're already taking up all our space with RBM, and they just didn't think they'd have any room for me. But I know my stuff will sell in there. It's good stuff, and I'd rather see it be in the Glenny area. I mean, if they don't, I have a feeling that Beckley's will. So hopefully, one of them jump on it. Thanks, Rick. Um, yeah, I've got the clam plate here. Actually, I could show you guys real quick. Oh, this is the clam plate that I bought recently from Roger at Wellman's. It's I think it's only a 6 inch, but you know what? I'm gonna be fine with that. I know that I can pull some fish through those holes. The cool thing about these clam plates is, um, I only have a Ryobi drill, but I was told that the Ryobi itself can do like 40 holes on a battery, so that'll be nice. What's neat about this though is you can actually clamp your drill. The body of the drill can be clamped right here, and then this goes right through the trigger of your drill, so you can sit there and pull this, and that is what pushes the trigger on your drill. So it's actually really neat. This is going to save me a whole lot of weight because I know none of you have tried pulling my jet sled in the winter, but I know Matt from RBM did, and he had a struggle, and it is a pain in the butt. I have probably the heaviest jet sled on the ice, so anything I can break it down was nice. Oh, thanks, Dan. I hope you have a good one too, man. Thank you, Jerry. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I should probably say that. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys because I'm not going to get to see you again before then. But yeah, Thursday being Thanksgiving, I hope you guys all have a wonderful time. I will be going over to Robbins and spending the day, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be a good time. We had the first night, John, we got over 10 inches, and we now every day since then we've got at least a couple more inches. So I'd say by now we've had 15 inches by the time it stopped. It's not all sticking because it's starting to go away, but it's enough to make me angry. We don't need snow. We need, even the people that are pumped to get ice and want ice, you should know already, snow is a bad, bad thing for the ice. You get some nice little skim ice out there and that snow gets on it, it is going to mess it right up. That's what I got's the Eskimo 8. And yeah, when I got the other day, he gave me an offer of $100 on that, and I thought I better have to do it. So Jason, you got to try pulling mine, man. I'm telling you, between the deep cycle battery, I have like the heaviest deep cycle battery. I was carrying around the 20-pound propane tank with that deep cycle battery, the 8-inch Eskimo auger, the shanty in the sled, the heater, the camera, minnow bucket. Like I had so much stuff in there, dude. I don't know how I did it. Like I was killing myself dragging that crap. The whole Smitty sled idea, I need to do that myself. Hey, Taylor. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. No, no, I haven't had any luck with them. I haven't even been out because it's just been snowing and blowing. Like the wind up here has been stupid since you guys left. It's been bad. So I haven't even got my traps back out. But my friend got a burbot last week, and I just heard of another one. So they are starting to come in. These were both in Tawas, though. I haven't heard of any in Oscoda yet. 24 inches. Wow. Yeah, that's actually Matt. You know, Matt lives in Grand Rapids area. He said the same. He said he's got probably over 20. Hi, Denise. How are you? I hear I got to get you a muskrat. Oh, sheesh. Actually, I have three dogs, Jonathan. The one dog, though, he ain't gonna do much. He'll just sit there and pee on my leg probably instead of doing any work. That is a good idea, though. Gemma, she's got so dang much energy. I thought she was by me. She could probably pull everything on her own. So, oh yeah, we got it real bad. We got over 10 inches the first day, and then we've got it 2 to 3 inches every day since. So, yeah, quads are good. Yeah, I need to get a quad or a snowmobile for sure. Hey, that'd be cool, Jason. I don't have any skis. I definitely want to try building the whole Smitty sled thing. I don't have that yet. I know I got new people on here. If you didn't get to see it already, um, that buck up there, that's my buck that I shot on camera, and I just finished him. That's my Euro mount. If any of you ever need a Euro mount, get a hold of me, and I do them. I do them cheaper than you'll ever find to get them done. They're $40. I'll do your Euros. Yeah, snowplow time for sure. It's getting crappy. I've had three actually, Jonathan. Thor's been around. He hasn't made too many appearances on camera. I've picked him up a bunch of times though to show people, but yeah, Thor is the oldest boy in the house. He's I don't even know. I think he's like 15 at least. He's really old. But he likes to pee on everything. He makes me so mad. I'll be sitting here talking to you guys and I've watched him and I can't do anything about it. He'll walk up to the fridge, look at me and just pee all over like he's just a jerk. Yeah, Ruby. I mean, Ruby last year, she did pretty good pulling the sled. I do get it. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, it turned out nice. It's a beautiful buck. Yeah, and it's cool because I held it up. You know, before I even cleaned it, I held it to all my bigger bucks that I've done. He is just as big as all my biggest bucks, and he even has longer. Like his G2s are longer. His brow tine, the one that ain't broke off, is longer than most of my bucks. Dog food. Honestly, that's a toss up, John. That's a toss up. They're probably about the same. Oh, to do a Euro mount, Bill, I only charge $40. That's the total cleaning and the whitening. I do not use bleach because for any of you that don't know, bleach does eat the bones. Some people used to use bleach, but straight up bleach destroys bones. It'll ruin them. So I use them. I'm not going to say what I use because it's my business plan, but I use a mixture of my own little special stuff, and it turns out, as you can see, beautiful white. I do not get the whitener on the antlers. That's a big thing to me. I want them as natural as I can get. In fact, he still has a little bit of. He's still got like some dirt from his rubs. He's got some uh, pieces of tree from where he made a rub. Like it's pretty good. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, I'm trying to be, I've had some of the taxidermist guys tell me I need to charge at least 70, but in my opinion, the bugs are doing the majority of the work. It only takes me what an hour to whiten these up and stuff. So I don't know. I just don't see a point in price gouging anybody. 40 bucks to me is extra 40 bucks. So, oh yeah. Yeah. Thor, he's just he's a loving dog. Anybody that he meets, he loves, and everybody loves him. He is a good boy as far as that goes. But God, he is he just like he never got he's potty trained. He'll go out and pee with everybody, but then he'll come in and pee everywhere too. It's like, dang man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. Anytime, Taylor. Yeah. If you guys, any of you guys on here ever need a Euro mount, just, I mean, obviously it'll cost you a little bit to send them to me, but if you mail those to me or just drop them off at my house, I will do your Euro mounts for 40 bucks. So, heck yeah, Jason. That'd be cool, man. Actually, I do, Jerry. Yep. Michigan Out of Doors. It's not scheduled yet because I gotta know. There's no way for me to know when we're having ice. It's gonna be like a last minute scheduling thing, but I should be on Michigan Out of Doors first ice. So I'm not gonna talk about what the video will be about because it'll kind of give away where I might be, and I don't need people jumping in on that. But Michigan Out of Doors should be a go again for me this season, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Yeah, that's about it, Bob. Yeah. He's a Chiweenie too, right? He's a Chihuahua mixed with a Dachshund. And he's just this little fluffy thing he's got a freaking gray mohawk. Yeah, he's crazy. I guess so, John. Actually, in the beginning of this video, I had to yell at Gemma because she was like, she just messes with Thor. She likes to screw with him to try and get him to play. And him being an old man, he don't want nothing to do with that. And he just sits there and growls and gets mean. And he tries to be mean, but he ain't. I'm sure she just laughs on the inside. Ugh, that would be awesome, Tony. My dream is to go to South Dakota. I want to do some fishing there. My buddy Aaron's over there, and the freaking trout fishing you guys got in South Dakota is pretty amazing. But yeah, I definitely it's a dream of mine to do some deer hunting over in South Dakota or Iowa, either one of those. Yeah, the mighty Thor, he is cute, but yeah, he's crazy. This is true, Jason. Yeah, it's true. Can't really go anywhere without somebody picking me out and saying hi and everything, but I absolutely love it. And I do want to say a shout out. I don't know who it is. Um, maybe it's you, Tony. Maybe it's you. I guess at the Matt and RBM were at the show recently in South Dakota, and I guess a family showed up to him that were fans of my show and were asking about me and stuff. So whoever you might be from South Dakota that came up to ask about me at the show, I love you guys and thanks for that. So that was really cool. Oh yeah, duck hunting would be good there. Yep. Yeah, duck hunting and snow geese. Yeah, Gemma the trapping duck pup. That's what she is too. She's a heck of a trapping pup. Yeah, you guys caught the bad side of her. Usually, I mean, she'll chew on some of my wooden stakes, but for the most part, she just sits, she'll sleep, and watch me catch coons. I mean, she's definitely the best trapping pup that I've ever had. That is for sure. Dang. Well, it's good to know, Tony. I definitely would like to, man. I definitely would like to. I'm hoping to plan some stuff out for next season because I at least want to fish there. So who knows? Maybe I can schedule it to where I go out there, during the deer season. I can fish and deer hunt. Because I know already that me and the pups can stay at Aaron's house, or at least on the property and hang out. So that'll be good. No, thanks, Taylor. I'm glad. I was feeling pretty bad that day because I just know she was driving you guys crazy a little bit. Thanks, Jared. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, here we go. Spammers. Well, at least you guys hit me at the end of the show today. Thanks, sis. All right, guys. Well, I am hopping off of here. It is 8 o'clock. I did catch on early tonight. I'm going to try and get on early whenever I get a chance. Thanks, Jason. I hope you have a good one too. I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving and a great week. Hopefully, I got some good stuff to talk about next week. And again, if you haven't already, check out my podcast. I appreciate it. And I hope to hear from you guys next week. I just love talking with you guys. So have a good night, guys, and I will chat with you next Sunday.